Skip, we talked about this on Friday. I said, Skip, they probably need to put Kevon Looney back into the lineup. Somebody to battle Steven Adams. I said, because he gave them extra possessions. I guess Steve Kerr, I guess Mike Brown, heard like, well, hey, let's put his butt back in the lineup. Mike Brown was saying after the game that it was Steph Curry and Draymond that said put Looney back into the ball game. Skip, he gave him 22. He gave him 11 offensive rebounds. I don't know if I've ever seen a stat line when somebody has 25 offensive rebounds. 25 offensive rebounds. I can't remember the last time somebody had 70 rebounds in the game. I thought it was a misprint. Because when they put it up on the screen, I say 70 rebounds? They got to be mean between the two teams. Ain't no way one team has 70 rebounds. Skip, Golden State, Memphis was the #1 rebounding team in all of basketball. Golden State out-rebounded them in 5 of the 6 ball games. And then...
what was it? Friday night, it was 70 to 44. 70 to 44? You're kidding me.
So when you look at it, and so you get that many opportunities, second chance opportunities, and then stay in Steph and Klay. Skip, you know, they, like you said, they've been struggling shooting the three. I don't know what it is about Game 6, but Klay Thompson loves Game 6. He goes crazy. He loses his mind. And then all of a sudden, Steph say, well, hey, let your boy come to the party too. And they started bombing threes in the fourth quarter, and they just opened the ball game up. And that's what it was, Skip. That's what they do. These guys, they make threes, they take threes, they take a lot of them, and they're demoralizing. The three-pointer has replaced the dunk. It used to be the dunk. Got people involved. If they dunk, the crowd go crazy. Now it's the three-point shot.
Agreed.
Nothing is more demoralizing, especially when these guys shoot them, because the degree of difficulty in which they're shooting the three. Steph Curry is shooting threes from 30 feet, and he's turning and running back up the court. And as soon as the ball touches Klay's hand, it's gone, and it's swishing nothing but net, and the crowd is going crazy. And you see every three they make, a little more energy is zapped from Memphis, a little bit more, until finally we're done. We gave you our best, and our best wasn't good enough. And that was it. Steph and Klay, but the rebounding, Kevon Looney should have got the game ball. I know Steph and Klay was great shooting the basketball, Skip, but this guy, he changed that game 6.
I will give you Kevon Looney, and I agreed with you on Friday. You have to go big because Steven Adams is playing too big for your death lineup because it's turned into death for you because you can't deal with him. And he still gave you 10 rebounds, is what he averaged during the regular season. But if Kevon Looney gives you 11 offensive rebounds to go with 11 more defense, then it's all you. That's the cornerstone of what happened on Friday night.
Skip, they had 3 guys that had more than Steven Adams' 10. Andrew Wiggins had 11. Draymond had 15. Just those 3 guys, I mean, that's it.
Okay. I'm going to reiterate my stance on the Golden State Warriors. I am getting sick and tired of their showboating and hot dogging and front running and gloating and chest beating and celebrating victories over Memphis. I want to remind everybody that Dillon Brooks was wrongly ejected and suspended. They lost him for 2 full games effectively, 2 and 3. Ja Morant was not there for the last, 3 games. 3 games. If they had Dillon Brooks for those 2 full games, 2 and 3, and if they'd had Ja Morant for all 6 games, then I believe Memphis, as I predicted, would have won in 7 games because they don't have a closer without Ja.
Especially Game 4. I definitely feel that the game that they came back and won, they had the lead with 40 seconds left, and then Steph comes down the court and gets a foul on Dillon Brooks and end up making 2 free throws, Skip, that put him in the lead. I agree with you on that game. I believe they have Ja, put the ball in his hand, and he's going to make a play. Either he's going to finish it or he's going to find an open guy.
Okay, just to reiterate, Game 1, Ja had 2 chances to close the deal, and to Steph's credit, he knocked the ball out of his hands as he was going up to shoot it on the first possession. On the second one, Klay got his little butt out there and pushed him clear out of the lane, and he shot the ball way too hard, and it went completely off the glass over the rim. So you had 2 chances to close, and you couldn't close that one. Game 2, he did close, and he was sensational. And then Game 3, you don't have Dillon Brooks, and I predicted it would be a 25-point game, and it was a 30-point game, the first one at Golden State. Then the fateful Game 4, it comes down to 29 seconds left, and Steph Curry, little baby face, cute little Steph. The NBA Yeah, he flopped.
He flopped.
And Dylan Brooks ran up behind him and actually put his hands up to
Bain.
stop his momentum. Devin Bain. He put his hands up to stop his own momentum. And all of a sudden, little cute Steph, he flops out of bounds and they call a foul. And it left Desmond Bain with the basketball right in his hands, and he just laid it right up off the glass. That would have put Memphis up by 1. Instead, Steph is going to the other end to shoot 2, which he made to put them up by 3. It's a 4-point swing that decided that game.
Yeah.
If Ja is there, I still say, to your point, that they win that game. And then game 5 is the one where they're ahead at home by 55 points.
Yep.
How impressive was that, Golden State? And then the other night, here's what happened in the fourth quarter to me. Who came up the biggest in the fourth quarter for the Golden State Warriors? Who saved the day, the night, their bacon? Who was the driving force of the fourth quarter? Guess who? Guess who? It was Wiggins. Andrew Wiggins took the game over when it had to be taken over because Memphis was shooting miserably, but suddenly they were still in the lead, and they kept making little shots here and there.
Right.
All the way up. Can we see what Wiggins was doing? Because it started with 11-13 left. He makes a 3 to put them up 4. This is a huge shot in the game because I thought, I got this one. And all of a sudden, Wiggins just goes right into a shooting motion and rips it clean. And then with 9:56 left, he makes a 20-footer to put them back in the lead. That put them up 2. And then here's another 3 with 6:29 left, kick out from Looney. And he just shot it as sweet as you could swish it. And that put them back up 1. They were down 2 at that point. And then there's another one, a dunk at 6:10 to put them up 3.
Well, he was due because he had been playing terrible.
Okay, but he was huge down that stretch of the game because it went all the way down to Desmond Bain had made a 3 with about 6.5 minutes left to put them up 2 points. So all the way down, 6.5 minutes left. What if you had John Morant in that game? Well, I think he can close that deal. So I couldn't figure out what exactly Golden State was celebrating. What did they have to beat their chests about?
Well, they advanced.
They beat Memphis without Ja, and they're out there like, Steph strutting around like he's Jordan. And I'm saying, what is that? Who are you? What did you do?
Man, let the man celebrate. It's the playoffs.
Really?
You advanced.
To celebrate what was left of Memphis that you
Splash
beat?
Brothers got 59 between the two.
Well,
You told me they were struggling from 3, and they could be had. And they said, no, we can't be had, not tonight.
Guess how much they were struggling from 3, especially your little man, Steph, that you protect on this show. Before he doesn't make a 3 in the fourth quarter until 5:54 remained, and he made one to put them up 6 because he's the all-time ultimate front runner. So he makes that one, and then he just keeps jacking up 3s down the stretch after the game's over, and he made 4 of 7 down the stretch. Going into that stretch for the rest of the game, the previous 3.5 quarters, he was 6 of 20 from the floor and 3 of 12 from 3. Is that good? No, it's not very good.
But no. You told me the fourth quarter.
No, not after you pull away, not after you're front running and building up a 14-point lead.
Well,
it doesn't count.
He and Klay helped build that lead.
Oh, did they?
And then Draymond was 14, 15, and 8. He was being Draymond again, doing old Draymond things.
Was he?
Yeah.
Okay. I like Klay because Klay's humble, and he had a humble interview after the game, but unlike the other guy, I don't know. After a while, I just can't take it anymore. Then he's in every other commercial and comes off as such a sweet, nice guy.
Okay.
I don't know about that. He doesn't act sweet, nice on the court.
What did Steve Kerr say? Steve Kerr said he has more Jordan-like personality behind the scenes than what you see.
I agree. Can he back it up?
Yeah!
I don't know. Look at these stats from Friday night. He was 10 of 27. Is that good? 10 of 27, 6 of 17 from 3. You like that? I don't like that. Would you believe that the greatest shooter ever for this 6-game series shot 33% from 3? Really?
But that's
33%?
But that's what should.
How do you defend that?
You can't defend it. But I tell you what, that's what should be scary, considering the guy's a 40% shooter from the 3-point line, plus 40%, and he's only shooting 33%. So there's a chance that he breaks out of this shooting slump, and then what? I just hope it ain't against the Mavericks.
Well, he's got a chance, but I keep saying, I look back at his legacy, his playoff legacy. He flamed out against you guys in 2016.
Yeah.
And then 2018, he flamed out against.
Ain't no flame out.
Yeah, he did against the Toronto series.
So let me guess, you're gonna take the Mavericks.
I don't know yet. I got to get there. We'll get there. In just a
Yeah,
few
okay,
minutes.
yeah, you like on Steph. You might have to pick Steph on Chef Steph.
See, I got to choose the
Between
lesser
Chef
of
and Luka.
evils. Lesser of evils.
Steph and
Lesser of
Luka.
evils. Steph, Luka, Steph. I'll wait. I still got a few more minutes on this show before I have to do this.
That's a shame.
Yeah.
That's a shame.
It's not a shame. What was a shame was all they're celebrating on Friday night.
Well,
I've never seen anything like it. If you're championship DNA, you just take that as business as usual, and you thank your lucky stars that they didn't have Ja and they didn't have Dillon Brooks for 2 games.
Man,
That's what you do.
Do you see how much you know what Memphis talk? Every time I turn around, Dillon Brooks got something to say. Somebody from Memphis got something to say. They didn't whip that trick. So now, all of a sudden, they give you some of your own medicine. Now you don't want them to talk.
Whoop. You got to whoop that.
Yeah, but that's what y'all been doing the whole time.
Would you believe that the Memphis Grizzlies on Friday night in San Francisco missed 62 shots? They were 34 of 96. They shot 35% from the floor, and with 6.5 minutes left, they were still in the lead. That's shameful. That's just wrong. That's a bad sign for Golden State.
But that's Usain Bolt. How many times we seen people in the lead of Usain at 60 meters when the race was 100 meters, and then all of a sudden he win by 4 meters?
Would you believe Memphis missed 7 free throws, 13 of 20 they were from the free throw line, and they were still up 2 with 6.5 minutes
Well, first of all, think about it, Skip. Golden State only shot 11. They only shot 11 free throws, made 8 of them. Even Steph missed another free throw.
You like Luka, right?
Gentlemen, I got to jump in here. We got to leave this one here this morning.
Thank you for watching. You can subscribe here to get the latest from the show, and be sure to check out more of the best clips from Undisputed, or go watch a few other segments from our other shows on FS1.